like, get a knife. I'm like, whoa, like, whoa, we're not going to jail. Like, if we if we cut her.
A Paris sitting in your room with the lights rolled dim, hitting me in my DM, wondering where I've been. I got you hooked like a drug now. Oh, you're sweating now. You feel some type of way now.
Hey boos, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey boo to you too. As you read down in the title, yes, this is a story time about the time that I got set up. Yes, poo, set up. Okay, so somebody just asked me to get on this YouTube board. Scam. I'm not doing that. Anyway, so this was back in, like, I'm gonna just say it was like 9 years ago. Okay, it was like 9-10 years ago, and I met this boy at this party. He was cool, you know. I peeped him, he peeped me, and it was like real life, like cool, you know, like he was really cool. Like, so when we met each other, first of all, the thing about him is he didn't even say anything to me at the party. Like, he waited until like the next day to be like, oh, wasn't you at so and so's party? Like, was that you? I'm like, duh, like, duh, it was me. So we get the, you know, exchanging numbers, whatever. Make a long story short, we end up being together. Okay, we were dating, like, mind you, I was a kid. I was in high school at the time, so I was a kid. Like, I had to be like 16. No, I wasn't. I was younger than that. I was like 15. I was like 14, 15, and we were like dating for like, it wasn't that long. It wasn't longer than a month, because he was like trying to like pressure me about like doing the nasty, and I'm like, no. Like, no, I don't even know you. Like, what? No. And at the time, like, you know, I wasn't doing nasty. Like, no. So I'm like, no. Like, why would I? No. Like, no. I don't care if you're my boyfriend. Like, I don't care. Like, no. We haven't been dating that long. So we ended up, like, he ended up breaking up with me because of that. So I'm like, okay, like, whatever. Like, I didn't care. So we ended up getting back together. Everything was cool. At the time, I wasn't allowed, like, over like dude's house, so I would go to my cousin's house, and we would go like somewhere else, you know, to go like meet up with people, because I wasn't allowed over dude's house. So I had to have my cousin be like my getaway, or like me and my cousin will just go. So me and my cousin, you know, went to another town, and we were at her cousin's house. So I'm telling him like, oh, like, I'm over, you know, so and so's house. When is you coming over? He's like, oh, I'll be over there soon. 30 minutes later, he comes, but it's with his ex-girlfriend at the time, and she must have like found out that I was there. And I swear it had to be because of him, because that was what she had known. So she's outside of my cousin's house trying to fight. So I'm like, this is ghetto. Like, this is just pure ghetto. Like, I'm not about to be fighting over this man. Honey, if you want him that bad, you can have him. Like, you can have him. So she's outside hooping and hollering, and my cousin is like, come on, we're going outside, like, get a knife. I'm like, whoa, like, whoa, we're not going to jail. Like, if we if we cut her, we're going to jail. We're doing time. Like, we're not doing no couple months. We're doing time. Like, that's assault. Like, we cannot. That's assault with a deadly weapon. We cannot do that. Like, no. So I'm telling her, like, no, we're not going outside. So I'm mad at him to the point where I'm like, I call my brother. So set me up. His girl's here, da da da. He's like, oh yeah, alright, bet. everybody in the mall know, like, my brother don't got all his marbles, okay? Like, he don't got all his marbles. So if I'm calling brother about something, yeah, like, I'm sorry, just it is what it is. My second to the oldest brother ended up calling me like the next day and was like, oh, is this, you know, the dude, he described my ex-boyfriend at the time, like, he described him. And I'm like, yeah, that's him. Why? He was like, oh, I'm sitting up here at the Boys and Girls Club and I see him. He up here, you know, we up here playing basketball and I see him. I'm about to go punch him in his face. I said, okay. Like, okay, thank you. Like, because I guess my oldest brother told my second to the older brother about what happened. So when he seen him, it was on sight. So he's like, I'm about to go punch him. I said, okay, cool. Then my boy cousin calls me and he's like, why you have your brother punch on dude? Like, why would you have him do that? I said, because he set me up. Like, why wouldn't I have my brother do that? Like, he set me up. And like, you know your brothers are crazy. I'm like, okay. Like, I know that. I don't care. Like, so I guess they ended up stopping him from actually punching on dude, which I'm kind of mad about still to this day. Like, but after the whole mess, I ended up finding out that he didn't set me up. So it was actually his friend that set me up. Yes, his friend. And like, the world is like so small because my brothers ended up knowing his friend. So they couldn't even like really do anything to do because he was like considered family. So I was mad and I asked dude, like, dang, like, why did you do that? Like, that was corny. And he was a female. Like, he acted like a female. And he was basically like, yeah, I just wanted to see y'all fight. I said, what? I said, you wanted to see us fight? I said, I will never, ever do that about no man. Like, what do I look like? No. So I ended up having to apologize to my ex-boyfriend because when he told me who actually like told, I felt bad because I was seriously like going to get him messed up. Like, I was seriously going to get him messed up. And I had to apologize for that. And now we don't talk at all. We don't have nothing to say. We dated a couple years ago, like 2-3 years ago again, and it didn't work. It didn't work out. But yeah, like, it was just, that day was just so crazy. Like, it was years ago, so it's like really vague, but the parts that I like remember, you guys got. Like, it was just a really crazy day. Like, that was just so crazy. Yeah, but when a man shows you guys his true colors, like, really believe it, because that's really him. Like, he's not lying, he's not faking. Like, that's really him. That's real life him. So I'm learning to keep my past in the past. But yeah, y'all, that was the time I got set up, and it was crazy. It was wild. But if you guys like story times, please let me know. This is my first one, so you know, I didn't want it to be too long. I want this, you know, give y'all a little taste, you know, of what life really is with Trilla Jazz. So I hope you guys like it. Let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.